Hey guys, if I've not had the opportunity to meet you yet, my name is Jenny Jones, and I am the founder and director of the True Challenge for Team World Vision. And first and foremost, let me just say thank you for signing up to be a part of the True Challenge. We could not be more excited that you are taking on this challenge with us. Now, one of the things that we have found that is so helpful for us as athletes on the physical fitness side, but then also on the fundraising side, is to have sort of mini challenges as we're leading up to the True Challenge. And your first mini challenge is happening this week, week 3 of our training plan and fundraising plan for the True Challenge. And so what is your mini challenge? Well, it is a 6-kilometer jerry can ruck walk. Now, what does all of that mean? Well, if you have been kind of following on your water facts, or maybe this is completely new to you, the average distance that a kiddo between the ages of 5 and 8 years old is walking on a daily basis to have access to water. Now notice I didn't say clean water, but even dirty water, but just have access to a water source is 6 kilometers. Now, if you're not familiar with kilometers, that's close to about 4.5 miles. That these kiddos are walking with a jerry can that looks much like this, or some sort of container to carry water in. And those containers can hold water that make it up to upwards of 40 pounds of weight that these kiddos are carrying 6 kilometers. And so we thought at Team World Vision, you know what? As athletes, it's really important that we know what that weight literally feels like, so that as we are going through the lead up to the True Challenge, we can be praying that because we picked up our jerry can, kids around the world can put their jerry can down. And so here's what we want you to do this Saturday. This Saturday, we would love for you to take a jerry can that looks like this, or a container that can hold water. Now, how do you get one of these jerry cans? Well, you can order one of these from our Team World Vision store, or you can get one for free by fundraising $500, which means you need to officially get signed up. You need to get your fundraising link out there to friends and family. And if you raise $500, World Vision will send you one of these jerry cans that you can use for your Ruck Challenge, as well as for your True Challenge workout when that time comes. But you're gonna take one of these containers and you're gonna fill it up with various levels of water. Now, if you fill this up about halfway, that is gonna be about 25 to 35 pounds of water. If you fill it all the way up, that's gonna be about 53, 55 pounds of water. So judge whatever's gonna be most comfortable and doable for you and where you are in your level of fitness. But fill this up, and then we want you to take a walk, a 6-kilometer walk. Now, I'm gonna give you a few different tips of how that can look and how to carry your jerry can during that 6-kilometer walk. So for sure, you can just take this jerry can and you can carry it maybe like this, in this hold position right here. You can also carry it like this over the shoulder. Now, I will be honest with you, I have done this several times, and just carrying the jerry can freehand or in a farmer's carry, or maybe in a bear hug or over the shoulder, front rack position, that is extremely difficult to do for 4.5 miles. So what we suggest is that you actually get maybe a backpack, even, you know what's amazing? A baby carrier, if you have those. And you figure out a way to actually strap the jerry can onto your back. Now, some of you, because we are functional fitness people, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, isn't that kind of cheating, right? Well, remember, we're trying to feel what these kiddos feel, and it is not uncommon at all in the countries in which these kids are making this trek for them to also have some sort of mechanism that is helping them strap the jerry can or the container onto their body, or even something that helps them carry it on their head. And so absolutely feel free to do that. I have found that actually the easiest thing is to have a baby carrier, like, you know, the actual kind of like hiking backpack carriers, or the kind that you just, you know, you put an infant in, but instead of an infant, boom, jerry can. So those work really well, but I've also just used a backpack before too, where I've put the jerry can in the backpack, strapped it on, and then gone on a hike. Now listen, here's what we want you to do. While you're on this 6K ruck, we want you to do a couple of things. First, make sure that you are praying. Pray for the kiddos that are making this walk every single day. Pray for yourself that as you go out and you approach and you post your giving link and you ask people to give so that you can pick up a jerry can so kiddos can put their jerry can down. Pray for the hearts of those givers, for generosity. And then also pray for yourself. As you're doing this, pray that you would constantly be having your mind on praying for these kiddos that are making this walk, right? The other thing that we would absolutely love for you to do is to stop at various points and either do like an Instagram live, a Facebook live, whatever that may be, and tell people what you're doing. Snap a selfie of you and your jerry can. Tell people what you're doing, post it with your giving link, and then when you are all done, go ahead and do maybe like a recap video or again, just a selfie, letting people know what you do. And then don't be afraid to ask for them to give. People are looking for opportunities to give. And so don't be afraid to ask. Don't say no for somebody else. You let them answer the question. You just be the one that gives them the opportunity to give. And so make sure that you're telling people about it. You're posting on social media. And this is an awesome way to kickstart your True Challenge giving. I would also love to hear about it. So make sure that you're tagging all of the True Challenge social media pages because we would love to share about your journey. Again, thanks for taking on the True Challenge. Thanks for taking on the 6K Ruck Jerry Can Walk. We are praying for you. You can do this, and we cannot wait to see your pictures.